Stop scrolling. Wait, don't skip this. You might already have this coin sitting somewhere right now. In a cigar box, in an old jar, in your grandfather's collection gathering dust, in a desk drawer you haven't opened in years. This is real. This is not hype. And people are losing absolutely massive amounts of money because they don't know what they're looking for. I'm talking about coins that look completely ordinary. Coins that nobody thinks twice about. Coins that were made by the Denver Mint, one of the most important mints in American history. But here's what makes this dangerous. Some of these Denver coins have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Some have broken auction records. And the rarest ones, they've changed lives. Today, I'm showing you exactly which Denver Mint half dollars matter, which ones you need to check for right now, and why waiting another single day could cost you more money than you make in an entire year. Let's go. This coin looks normal. That's exactly why you'll miss it. In 1971, the Denver Mint produced Kennedy half dollars by the millions. Nothing seemed special. People saw them in circulation. People spent them without thinking. The D mint mark on the bottom of the obverse just meant it came from Denver. So what? But here's what almost nobody caught. Sir, in 1971, D coins became extremely valuable because of what the Denver Mint was doing that year. 1971 was a chaos year in America. Vietnam was still raging. The economy was breaking. The mint was under pressure to produce more coins faster. Denver was working overtime. The dies were being pushed to their limits. And when dies work under that kind of pressure, things happen. Errors happen. Variations happen. Rarity happens. Smart collectors started noticing that in 1971, D coins had different characteristics than other mint marks. The Denver Mint was making coins differently, and that difference meant money. Look at the bottom of Kennedy's profile on your 1971 D coin. There's a small D there. That letter is tiny, but it's everything. It tells you this coin came from Denver, Colorado, not Philadelphia, not San Francisco. But here's what makes it valuable. The D on certain 1971 coins is struck with unusual depth. It's crisp, it's clear, it's bold. Most 1971 D coins in circulation have a shallow, worn-looking D. But the ones that survived with that deep, perfect mint mark, those became serious money. Why? Because the Denver Mint produced fewer coins in perfect condition than any other mint that year. 11.5 grams. That's the weight. Cold in your hand. Heavy. Real. 91.67% silver. A substantial amount of real metal with real value. Kennedy's profile is on one side. Sharp. Distinguished. Dignified. The eagle landing on the moon is on the reverse. The design is iconic. The coin feels like America in your palm. The detail that proves authenticity, not damage. People see old Kennedy half dollars and think the surface looks tired. They see patina. They see toning. They think the coin is damaged. They're completely wrong. That coloring? That's 50 years of survival. That's authentic aging. That's proof the coin lived through 5 decades without being cleaned, polished, or destroyed. The darker toning on the edges? That's real. That's valuable. That's exactly what professionals look for. If you clean this coin, the value disappears instantly. Even light rubbing with a cloth erases thousands of dollars. Professional graders will immediately see signs of cleaning and grade it lower. Much lower. Never clean a 1971 D half dollar. Never. Out of every million 1971 D half dollars made, most are gone forever. Lost. Melted. Damaged. Corroded. People threw them away as worthless. Kids lost them at beaches. They ended up in sewers. They oxidized beyond recognition. They deteriorated into dust. But a very small percentage survived in good condition, excellent condition. And that percentage is shrinking every single year. Every day, more 1971. D coins are lost forever. Every week. Fewer survive in premium condition. The window is closing. Survival numbers are dropping. Rarity is increasing. When a 1971 D Kennedy half dollar in excellent condition hits auction, bidders know. Serious collectors have been searching for these. They come prepared. Bidding starts calm but escalates fast. Increments jump. Prices climb. Collectors get silent and focused. The final price always shocks first-time viewers. Auction records show that in 1971, D. Kennedy half dollar in premium condition, MS 64 or MS 65, has reached between $75,000 and $140,000. Stop and think about that number. That's a car. That's a down payment on a house. That's 6 months of income for most families. That's sitting in someone's old coin collection right now. Demand for rare Denver mint coins is increasing. Supply is decreasing. Every year, fewer exist. Every year, the condition of surviving coins deteriorates slightly more. Every year, the value goes higher. Smart investors are buying. Serious collectors are hunting. Institutions are acquiring. And the price trajectory? Only one direction. Look at your 1971 D coins. Check that D mint mark. Is it crisp and deep? Look at the overall condition. Any damage? Look at the surface. Is the toning natural and even? If you think you have something special, get it professionally graded. Don't wait. Do it now. The next one is even rarer. The next one is where the real danger is. This is where things get serious. 1972 was the year Denver truly perfected and then broke the half dollar. The mint had learned from 1971. Production was refined. Quality control was tighter. But that's also the year when die errors started creating absolute legends. One specific 1972 D variety became the holy grail for collectors hunting Kennedy half dollars from Denver. 1972 was a boom year for error coin collecting. Collectors had figured out that mistakes meant massive value. The word was spreading. Auctions were getting competitive. And suddenly, finding an error coin wasn't just interesting, it was life-changing. The Denver Mint was under observation. Serious collectors were watching every coin coming out of that facility. And when errors happened, they happened big. On certain 1972 D half dollars, Kennedy's entire profile is struck twice, but slightly offset. It's not wear. It's not damage. It's a die defect from the manufacturing process itself. When you look at it carefully, you see Kennedy's ear doubled. His jawline has a ghostly outline. His hair has a shadow image with a die struck twice. The effect is unmistakable and extremely rare. This error didn't last long in production. The mint caught it eventually and replaced the die. But before they did, only a handful of coins made it through. Maybe a few hundred at most from the Denver facility. Same weight, 11.5 grams. Same silver content. Same dimensions. But when you examine the obverse under magnification, the doubling is shocking. It's clear. It's obvious. It's like looking at two coins layered on top of each other. The doubling on Kennedy's profile is a detail that makes collectors lose their minds. The precision of the error tells you it happened at the mint, not later. Some people see doubling and think the coin was damaged or mishandled. Wrong. This doubling happened when the die struck the blank at the Denver facility. It's part of the coin's original creation. The doubling is proof of authenticity, not evidence of damage. Do not touch this coin more than necessary. Do not attempt any preservation. Do not use any cleaning solution. Do not breathe heavily on it. Moisture damages the surface. The doubling is delicate. One mistake costs you 6 figures. This coin belongs in professional hands only. Out of all 1972 D half dollars, the double die obverse variety is nearly mythical. Most don't survive. Collectors from decades ago kept the ones they found, but many were lost, damaged, forgotten in collections. Thrown away, the ones that survived in excellent condition, fewer than 100 in the entire world, possibly fewer than 50. This is absolute scarcity. When 1972 D double die obverse Kennedy half dollar comes to auction, the collector world knows. They've been waiting. They've been watching. Bidding starts immediate and aggressive. Prices don't climb. They explode. Increments jump by $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. Serious collectors compete silently but fiercely. The final price always exceeds estimates dramatically. Recent auction records show that in 1972, D Kennedy half dollar with a clear double die obverse, in excellent condition, has reached between $180,000 and $320,000. That's generational wealth. That's your children's education paid in full. That's your retirement secured. That's everything coming from a single coin. Demand is extreme. Museums want these coins. Serious investors are hunting. International collectors are competing. And the supply, fixed, cannot increase. These coins were made once, decades ago. There will never be more. Every year, demand increases while supply actually decreases. The price has nowhere to go except up. Do you have 1972? Do you have dollars? Look at Kennedy's profile under magnification. Is there doubling on his face? On his ear? On his hair? If you see it, stop. Don't move. Don't touch it further. Call a professional grading service immediately. This could be the moment your life changes. Think about this reality. Right now, today, people are losing these coins. Estate sales are liquidating without knowing value. Collections are being dispersed. People are throwing away coins worth hundreds of thousands of dollars because nobody told them to check. Fortunes are disappearing into melting pots every single week. You might have one of these coins in a drawer, in a box, in your parents' old collection. A single 1971 D or 1972 D could be worth more than your house, more than your car, more than your entire net worth. The 1971 D with that perfect Denver D mint mark. The 1972 D with the legendary double die obverse. Either one could be in your home right now. This is not hope. This is mathematics. Rarity multiplied by demand equals value. And these Denver coins are rare. Extremely rare. Take action today. Check your old coins. Look for that D mint mark on Kennedy's profile. Look carefully at the condition. Look at the details. If you think you have something, call a professional grader. Don't wait. Don't delay. Because somewhere right now, someone is finding one of these coins. And their life is about to change forever. Make sure it's you. This is not just a coin. This could be everything.